Hi Aquarius, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am going to do your weekly love reading and your angel advice oracle card messages for the week of November 6th through the 12th, 2016. My new subscribers, welcome. Truly, thank you guys so much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I do say it all the time. Absolutely love doing this for you guys. I thank you guys so much for allowing me to do the private readings for you. For connecting on my Facebook page. Those of you that would like a private reading with me, my contact info will be below the video. But also, so will my the link to my Facebook page. And this has been working out really great. I tried it last night for the first time. Those of you that, have private readings with me, I haven't really gotten to you guys yet, but, if you guys allow me to, upload your reading to my Facebook page, I'll throw in a bunch of extra cards for you guys because it'll save me hours of time uploading. I can upload an hour video to my Facebook page. 15 minutes at the longest. YouTube, hours. It takes hours. And I'm just putting it out there. I'll throw in a bunch of extra cards because, really, a 45-minute reading for a private reading, the Celtic Cross spread, sometimes would take 2 hours to upload to YouTube, longer. It was up in like 12 minutes. That's incredible. And those of you that have been following me since day one know that it's not the first time I've complained about this, but those of you that really want to do that, I would absolutely love it. Those of you that don't, I completely understand. So, I get it. Some people are private. You want it emailed. That's fine too. It works. But I'm just putting it out there. Okay. So, let's see what the week holds for Aquarius. Okay, well, we have the Six of Earth. We are using Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot, 2 tarot cards by them. And it says gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, paying off debts. With this card, it is a card of money, finances. It's prosperity, it's family, it's, inheritance. Let me mention this too, especially for my new subscribers. If this reading, doesn't resonate with you, you could absolutely look at your moon, your rising sign, your Venus sign. You could find that information at cafeastrology.com. It literally takes under 30 seconds. And it's a general reading. No gender, private readings, absolutely, but not general. So, with this card, it definitely shows that money is coming your way. It could arrive as a gift. It could be donated by an individual. Somebody from your past that owes you money could give it to you. It's just a card of, feeling genuinely supported, feeling connected and close, to your family, your usual circle of friends. It's definitely a card of money coming in. Okay. Doreen Virtue's second card. All right, Six of Swords. Okay, so we have Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and now we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this is you guys. The Six of Swords is, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. It's, no matter what deck it comes from, it is a card of moving on. You're moving on to something more peaceful, more calmer. Um, it could be a difficult relationship. It's a card of just enjoying, a period of peace and harmony. It's a card of detaching yourself from drama, complication. Um, some of you could have to travel for this, new career, definitely. However it resonates for you, but, moving on to something that's going to make you definitely feel more grounded, more secure, more stable. A turbulent time, to a more grounded and stable time. All right, Archangel Michael, messages from Archangel Michael, but by Doreen Virtue. Pay attention to your dreams. And, that's really all this card is, especially if you're having, definitely pay attention to reoccurring dreams because they are speaking to you. Definitely pay attention to them. Um, pray to Archangel Michael. He has been working with you during this time to help you release old fears, to reach new heights of happiness and peace. But definitely, pay attention to your dreams because they're definitely trying to reveal something to you. Okay, loving words from Jesus, also by Doreen Virtue. Your faith have saved you. Go in peace. Luke 7:50. Go in peace. So I feel like really, definitely with that card too, and the Six of Swords, you're definitely moving on. And even if it seems turbulent right now, it definitely, excuse me, it definitely will balance out by the end of the week, middle of the week. Okay, messages from your angels, also by Doreen Virtue. We have Maya. And at the bottom of this card, it says that, schooling, study, education, help your life's purpose and pursue your growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So those of you that, are maybe leaving home, venturing out, to explore your education. you know, this experience will definitely, accelerate, the fruition of your life's purpose. If you're worried about, having the means to go forward with this schooling, you are assured that everything will be provided for you, along the way. This, educational process, this moving forward, brings, great rewards, and it enriches your understanding in the spiritual power, and it accelerates, your motivation, towards your life's purpose. Some of you could be moving forward. Maybe you need more schooling. You need to leave due to, to further your position in your career. Messages from the dolphins and the mermaids. Wow, treasure chest. I haven't seen this card in a long time. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance is coming to you now. I mean, wow, if you're worried about your finances, definitely don't be. I mean, this, your supply will show up in the form of money. It could come in as new opportunities, some sort of brilliant ideas, gifts from others. Gifts, just like with the Six of Earth. Definitely, it could be heaven's gifts, but no matter how they come, gratitude ensures, continual overflowing abundance in your life. That's a beautiful card. It's an amazing energy. All right, so messages from the fairies. Goodbye with the old, hello to the new. You finished one part in your life, and now a new and even better one is beginning. With the Six of Swords there, I mean, the other card, you guys are definitely, some of you are moving on from something. This card indicates definitely that a chapter in your life is closing. Perhaps you're feeling a sense of loss or anxiety about the future. With this card, it just reassures that your present situation is teaching you, many important, valuable life lessons. You're definitely, with the Six of Swords there, you're definitely, beginning a new journey. And be open to this change, because it definitely brings many blessings to you and everyone. Some of you could be moving to a new home, a new job promotion is upcoming with that card. Unfortunately, a relationship could be ending with that card. It's a transition. It's letting go of, unhealthy old patterns. Some of you could be working on, healing some past old hurts with that card. All right, these are magical empowerment cards. Beautiful cards. And we have dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So, All right, so this week, acknowledge, the luminous being that's true to yourself. You hear the call, rise up and take action. Celebrate the eternal light, that shines within you. Know that the satisfaction of making the right choices in life and live the rewards. The rewards. Moving from one home to another, that's highly positive. You're like the third sign that's come up for. Those of you that are worried about the money coming in, I mean, definitely don't be. Have faith. Go in peace. I mean, it's just so positive. Love and relationships. Okay, these are by Angela Hartfield, Whispers of Love. Love is all around you. At the bottom it says that love is everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Look around you and recognize that love is showing itself to you all the time and everywhere. It could be a smile on a stranger's face or a simple act of kindness. Life is wonderful. How lucky you are to be so loved with this card. Beautiful energy. Love is all around you. Messages, these are, Archangel Michael, but Doreen Virtue. Messages from your angels. Okay, the first card is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. There could be any kind of addictions. It could be anything. It could be being addicted to this partner that you're afraid to move on from, but you know that you have to. It could be addiction to sex, drugs, rock and roll. It's whatever addictions, whatever it is for you. But again, love is all around you. And I feel like, you're moving forward. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Well, I mean, I don't feel like this is, if this is for one of you, I mean, if that's the case, you're definitely ending a relationship, due to codependent issues and there's children involved. I mean, you're doing the right thing. You're protecting your children. And that is the most important thing. And you are going to be rewarded for that. I mean, pray. Really. The money's just going to come to you out of the blue. Leave a comment if that's for you, and I will definitely pull whoever that message is for. And you need to get out of this relationship for the safety of your children. There's codependent issues. I'll pull a couple cards for you, for real. And engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment for some of you. You know, you could be moving on farther in your you know, from turbulent times in the relationship to calmer, more smoother times. Whatever it is, though, love is all around you guys, and there's definitely choices. There's new beginnings, and there's definitely money coming in. For sure this week. Aquarius. Beautiful reading. I hope this reading helped you guys out for the week. I really do. Definitely leave your comments. You know how much I love interacting with you guys. So I would love to hear your comments. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, a blessed week, and I will see you guys back here with the morning oracle cards. Bye-bye.